So he proposed to her because that's what she wanted. But then the next day, he took the ring back and they basically broke up. What the hell?
Back up on my bullshit, back up on the scene. Done dealing with you, don't know how to deal with me. Done fucking with you, don't know how to love me.
Hey y'all, what's up? Welcome back to the channel and welcome to the channel. If you're new, I'm Sharon. So today we are going to be reviewing Ready to Love Season 6, Miami, Episode 4. So let's get into it. So this episode opens up with the ladies lounge and Tommy lets the women know that he is going to be doing a white party. And the ladies also have the power this week. So then we get Randall and Kayla going on a date. And, you know, they seem to have something. I feel like Randall got something with a lot of the girls. I feel like he is the guy with the most connections right now. But Randall and Kayla go on a date. She says he has grown man energy and she likes that. And you know, everybody loves a grown man because like that entails a lot of different stuff. Like, you know, if you know, you know. But grown man energy and just a grown man, that terminology entails a lot. So then Justice and Jamala go on a date. And here he is again with this whole, he's not spending money on a woman. He's not taking a woman out on a date. And then he proceeds to say that he's a king. What are you talking about? That does not sound anything like a king. You don't even want to take a woman out for a meal. If you broke, just say that. Like, I was so confused. I'm like, who the hell is dating him? Like, who would ever date a man that says the things that he says and then still thinks of himself as a king? You are saying that you don't take women on dates and you're not spending money just to get to know someone, which translates to you're not going to court a woman. And again, I beg the question, who's dating this nigga? Like, I'm confused. My Nork came out. For me, I would have left. Like, after him saying all of that stuff, I would have been like, oh, okay, you know what? I gotta go pick up my cat. So, you know. Bye. Like, I'm not sitting here and engaging in this conversation with you. Like, you sound dumb. Get out of here. And you too old for this. I need to know who is attracted to this type of a man. Like, I need your name and your address. Okay? Because I'm going to come and find you. This is ridiculous. Like, I don't even understand why he's still on this show and why he has not been eliminated. He needs to go. He doesn't need to be dating anyone. Period. Because what it sounds like is all he want to do is meet up at your house, which is some high school stuff. And even the high school kids is going to the movies. Like, please, sir, go to hell. Okay, don't say that either. So it's mingling time and everybody mix and mingle. And again, Randall has more clickation happening. Like, he's clicking with other women as well. And in this episode, we get Kayla coming over to him and basically confronting him almost about like him and Jamala's conversation and their interaction and him like touching her or whatever he was doing. And it's just like, I don't understand why the women do this on this show. It's like, you know that the person that you're interested in is probably going to be interested in other people as well. So in that interest, they're going to have conversations and it might lead to other things. And then I also feel like the women do themselves a disservice always by putting all their eggs in one basket. It's like, no, you wouldn't be so concerned about what he doing with this person if you had other connections. Like, because that's what y'all here for. Mix, mingle, get to know everybody. These women always set their sights on one person and then they just lock in so early on. Like, this is not your boyfriend. Please don't be confronting him about what he doing with other women when y'all are not at a point yet. So the son doesn't respect me and it just literally just went away. But we're going to move forward. In this episode too, we get Charisse, aka the mean girl. She is having a conversation with Zoe. And we find out that Zoe was in a relationship with a woman for 7 years. and she wanted marriage. So he got her a ring and then took it back the next day. Okay? So he proposed to her because that's what she wanted. But then the next day, he took the ring back and they basically broke up. What the hell? And while I feel like Sharice is a bit abrasive and mean, I feel like in that conversation, she was dead on. Like, why would you propose to this girl if that's not really what you wanted? And please let this be a cautionary tale, because these men be knowing what they want very early on, and they also can tell if they can waste your time or not. Okay? Because a lot of the times women like to I don't want to pressure him, and I don't want to do this, and I don't want to do that. It's not pressure when you just letting it be known. After a year into a relationship, and if you know, like, yo, I could see myself being married to this person, that's when y'all need to start having those conversations. And if the man is not on the same page with you, you need to take heed to that. Instead of thinking that he gonna change and he gonna come around, because that's how you end up in a 7-year relationship and then having a ring flashed in front of you and then snatched back. That is so, like, what? And again, like Sharice was saying, like, you should not have proposed to her if that's not what you truly wanted. Like, why would you do that to somebody? That is so mean, I feel like. Like, please do not let these men waste your time, because they will. They will. If you allow them to waste your time, they will. I cannot imagine being in a relationship with somebody, me knowing that I want to be married for even 5 years, but 7 years, like, what the heck? I just no. And I understand everybody's end goal is not marriage. So that's what I'm saying. If you in a relationship for that long and you know you want to be married, and the person has not proposed marriage to you, please exit stage left. Do not waste your time, okay? Because these men be knowing. They will try to act like they don't know. They be knowing, because then he ended up saying, oh, well, I realized that she just wasn't the woman that I really wanted to spend my life with. You been knew that. That's why you didn't propose to her prior to. You been knew that. I have a real big problem with this type of thing. Like, I really don't like when men do this, because they be knowing. They know when they want to be with somebody. That's why sometimes a man will be with a woman for 6 years, never no real commitment, and then go get with a woman and been with her for 7 months, and he ready to marry her, because they be knowing. Okay? But I'm gonna move on from that. So in this episode 2, Mike and Sharice, they patch it up, and then he apologizes for what he said. That's good for them. So it's white party time, and everybody kind of like mingles some more, and then Shakira says that LJ only called her once and then he didn't call again. And then he was basically trying to make it seem like he was interested in her. And it's like, to me, if you are interested in someone, then you would be interested in them. You would pursue them. So I just feel like, obviously you aren't interested in her if you only call her one time and then never call her again. Like, I just, like, no. So she really should just probably let LJ go on to whoever he want to go on to, because he's obviously not interested in her. So Shakira and Randall talk, and it was something about, like, the way Shakira was like, I don't know, she was so overly excited for the little compliments that he was giving her. Like, he said she was dope, and then she was like, oh my God, you think I'm dope? And it's like, that's not, like, you know, like, that's not that big of a compliment. We see Justice skate out early from the party, and I just honestly feel like he needs to go. I don't even understand why he is there. It doesn't really seem like he wants to be there. He's not really for real pursuing any of the women. He has this thing where he wants them to come to him, and it's like, that's not how this works. That's not how any of this works. What are you doing? So you just need to go, because if you are not gonna pursue and court a woman, then you don't need to be dating. Hello? Like, do we honestly have to tell a grown man this? Please go away from me with this. In the words of Phaedra Parks. So, Tommy and Jacqueline talk to the ladies because now it's time to get the tops and the bottoms. So, Randall and Samson are in the top and Zoe and Justice are in the bottom. Rightfully so. Justice needs to go. Okay, I was very surprised. I think it was either the first or the second episode when he didn't leave, when he first started talking that he not gonna court a woman stuff. I was very surprised that they kept him in there. Yeah, Zoe and Justice are in the bottom, and then we don't really get to see who goes home because the episode goes off, and I really hate when they do that. I did see from the preview that Zoe was at the thing, so I'm assuming Zoe is not the one who went home. So it's between Justice and LJ. And I'm really hoping that it's Justice because I think it's his time to go. But that's all I have for this video. Drop down in the comments and let me know what you thought. Give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you are not subscribed, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye.